What's up guys, welcome to another mischievous tutorial. My name is Jayless and today we're going to be talking about a couple of tools today within our tools panel breakdown. Okay, and today we're going to be looking at the two different masking tools. Let's get straight into this. So by default we have the rectangle tool, Q, into the keyboard shortcut. If we click and hold we can actually see that there are a few shapes. So with these shapes you can actually create your masks. Now masks are used for either subtracting things from a scene or from, you know, an object, image, or footage, or you can even add things to it. Awesome for if you've seen the clone tutorials and stuff like that. This is where these tools come in handy. But we're just basically going to go through what the gist of making a mask is. So now that we have the mask tool selected, we can actually click and drag. And as you can see, it's starting to add my footage back onto the stage, and the reason for that is because it is by default set to add, and that's the layer blending that it's set to. So it's asking us to add this footage back onto the stage. If we hit subtract, as you can see, it takes it out. So if you say, for an example, there was a TV in the middle of a field and you just wanted the field to remain and take away the TV, you can actually just, you know, create a mask around it and click on the subtract and it will take that away. And so that's pretty much the gist of it. Deleting the mask is just as easy by clicking the delete button on your keyboard. Okay, and if you double click on the tool, it makes it so that it's the exact dimensions as the layer. Okay, and you can also use you know, the other shapes if you choose to, you know, circles and stuff, ovals. If you hold shift, keeps the proportion so that it stays as a circle. And the cool thing about masks, especially with these type ones, you know, like they're not set to just being this circle. If you hit the selection tool and click on one of these, you know, little points, and, you know, play around, you can actually move them around if you like, and, you know, drag it down, whatever you want to do with it. So they're not fixed to stay as circles. You know, make a banana or whatever, I don't know, boomerang, I don't know what you call that, but that's pretty much the gist of the mask. Okay, and so we're going to move on to the next masking tool, which is our pen tool. It's G on the keyboard, and it's just like the pen tool on our Photoshop panel. And all it is, you know, click around an object, and so you can mask out, you know, if you wanted that TV to be perfectly masked out, instead of doing a square, you can actually go line, like right around the borders, and create your own masks. And likewise, you know, if you click on the selection tool, you can, you know, change and edit those points whenever you, however you wish. Okay, and so, you know, we can delete the mask just as easy. And so that's pretty much the gist and, you know, basics of using masks. You know, if you want to take things out or add to movies, and, you know, it's an awesome, very powerful tool. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. That's it from me, and we will talk to you about our next episode, which will cover the text tool. And so we're going to go in a little bit and see what we can do with that. And please comment, rate, subscribe to our channel, leave any comments if you have any questions about using any of these tools, and we can hopefully be able to answer those for you. But thank you for watching the tutorial. My name is Jayless, and we will see you in the next tutorial.